welcome back to Women in Tech Podcast episode 4. And today we will be discussing how automation and remote jobs have impacted women representation in STEM and other fields as well. And let's just address why we are online. So would you like to do that?
Okay. We are online right now because we usually record at school and our schools are closed because of certain reasons. And this prompted us to take on this topic how online and remote jobs and technology how they have affected हमारी जिंदगियां in not only education and as in the job sector as well, and how it has revolutionized in a way uh, women in STEM fields and women generally, women taking upon jobs and stuff like that. So yes.
So how automation and remote jobs and like kind of the whole technology has affected women, yeah, taking jobs and how it has empowered women, yeah, uske positive and negative effects kya aa rahe hain, on the society, on women, and on the whole gender gap thingy, and how automation is kind of aiding the path for women in STEM and of course in other fields as well, mainly like creating new jobs, especially we know AI here, robotics is very in, so those kind of fields, because they are like more kind of required and wanted now. So uske andar we have more room for women to come in, and because there are more job opportunities created. And then again, this allows for women to work remotely as well. So we really want to touch on that. But there are some like kind of drawbacks about these thingies, so we do want to discuss them. So we think abhi because of this time, um because COVID-19 ke baad we especially everything became very much online and we all have experienced that. And then again, because usme businesses be online the, so we all have kind of more experience with working online and remotely as well, and flexible schedules making it all feasible. So we really think that it's a right time for us to address this, or jinko maybe itni info is pe na bhi ho, we can really kind of just discuss the advantages, the drawbacks, and everything of this topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we can start with how automation has kind of taken away some of the jobs that women had traditionally. So we all know that the packaging or like the low level jobs were usually handled by women because, of course, men think that they can only do that. Okay, so I was okay. But yeah, so like jobs like packaging stuff or those kind of jobs, we all know that machines have taken over those. So women are kind of left jobless, but there is a new like good thing about it, and that's that women now can apply for high level jobs and they are more motivated to work because they're not like, oh agar humne kuch bhi kiya, we have these low level jobs because those are taken over by robots. So they have more opportunities, and I think we can also address automation in a way that we have a lot more opportunities. Even we have YouTube videos, courses, and stuff, so we can really get like women can really get more information now, and we have a lot more opportunities now as well.
And as you mentioned about the manufacturing where everything, we can see how AI has taken over these roles, but in a way it has also helped women. Like it has reduced jobs overall, but in a way it has increased uh, women coming into these jobs. So like it has it's like a bittersweet thing कि किधर कहीं पर jobs कम हो रही हैं तो वहीं पर like अगर जितनी jobs create हो रही हैं वो women related ज़्यादा हो रही हैं, like they can easily branch out to these as well instead of just sticking to traditional roles. Uh, and also some jobs which are not easily automated, जैसे IT वगैरह में जो jobs होती हैं और accounting वगैरह वाली ये जो jobs होती हैं, I think कि in recent times as you mentioned कि ज़्यादा skill development वगैरह ये चीज़ आसान हो गई है, तो इस तरह uh, it has become easier for women to come into these jobs and take them as remote jobs. If we talk about हमारी society में अगर like
Yeah.
in Pakistan around the world as well, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में ज़्यादा common है क्योंकि women are more responsible for house jobs and like home, like staying at home and stuff like that, and childcare activities and that stuff. So it has become easier for them to work from home. It has become easier for them कि while staying at home, while taking on all these traditional roles, while uh, in a way doing all the jobs that society expects them to do, they can also branch out to these jobs which can easily be done from home and become financially independent. I think that's one thing जो कि हम लोग को जरूर अभी discuss करनी चाहिए कि how that is very important and how automation and how technology that has helped women become more independent in this.
Yeah, and more empowered. Also, as you were saying it, I kind of just wanted to add this, and that technology and automation have created like more job because this thing is evolving the field of AI. Maybe pehle itni in nahi thi, but now we have more jobs as well. So more we have more opportunity for women as well. Pehle jobs hi kam thi, so men took all of the jobs. But if we have more jobs, so we kind of have more room for women to explore those jobs. And then again, addressing the remote part that you did very nicely as well. कि remote jobs होती हैं तो you can just work online or something and women can have more flexible schedules so वो अपनी traditional duties या if they want to carry out their household chores or any reason they can't leave the house or कोई भी उनको issue है maybe they have responsibilities and stuff so they can easily stay at home and do their job and they can easily do it online and earn the same amount of money and can be financially independent as well at the same time and they can still do whatever they want like they can still look after their kids their houses and everything and can still follow their passion so that's a very big plus point of automation and of course remote jobs as well that they can and also when I was researching about this topic when we were researching we kind of found this point as well that online jobs and remote jobs also allow women and everyone in general to connect with people internationally because अगर आप वैसे जाके
Hmm.
office job करे you can't really exactly do that but in this you have a lot more like networking aspect as well and you can also connect with a lot of people internationally भी आप connect कर सकते हो and you can really kind of boost your career in that way as well so that's a very good plus point about technology and remote jobs and online working.
Yeah. Again, adding on to the previous thing that we mentioned about flexibility or कितना different jobs, different roles ले सकते हैं women because of technology. It has also become easier for women to break into like high paying field क्योंकि पहले it was more difficult. Again, this job is quite vast. Why women could not easily break into high-paying fields पहले या फिर why it was more difficult for women to take up in-office jobs पहले. But like to slightly touch upon that, there is a lot of discrimination against women. There are a lot of studies and there are a lot of stats already out there which tell you कि how a lot of women are just refused jobs because they are women. So technology and online jobs they have made it easier for women to break into these jobs क्योंकि some jobs which were previously not given to women क्योंकि just that outlook of a woman working there was not liked by or वो थोड़ा सा minimize हो गया वो factor अब रहा ही नहीं है so it has become easier for women to get into high paying jobs as Shaiza mentioned previously कि if पहले अगर ऐसा होता था कि like if a woman does not really have a lot of skills or education for various reasons they had to take up low paying jobs so it has become easier कि एक तो you learn you can easily develop your skills online then सिर्फ low paying job नहीं you can easily break into high paying jobs so that is a very good point for technology and automation.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can learn a lot of skills and then you have more opportunities and because you have a lot of skills and you have those skills for that job, so you're more likely to get that
Hmm.
job and really work and like really kind of limit that gender gap that we have ongoing right now. And then again, like in unforeseen circumstances like this COVID aa gaya, we all had to move online and a baby we have to be online, we can't really meet and stuff. So इसके अंदर भी of course online jobs and online work is very much important तो एक और भी उसका plus point है because you can practically work anywhere at any time and then again अगर आपकी physical interaction नहीं भी हो सकती your work does not comes to a halt you can still keep working तो एक ये भी plus
Hmm.
point है so like women can kind of it helps empowering women I would say that because आप अपने जो आपने घर के काम करने हैं जो भी करने यू कैन of course carry out those and you can still be empowered and then आप उसको internationally काम भी कर सकते हो and it's very feasible and very flexible schedule for them as well so I really believe कि automation and online work और ये जो सारा कुछ है technology and everything it's very much easing women's path in the online job market and of course in STEM and empowering women and just making them financially independent which is very much important these days especially.
Yeah, and when we're talking about this, I think हम लोग को ये भी जरूर बात करनी चाहिए how it is very helpful, and it has, I think, first let's just establish what we mean by empowered. इस scenario में जब हम empowered कह रहे हैं, I think what we mean is just financial independence, because
Yeah.
it's important in any way. It's important for one, your self esteem also, like if, like, basic stuff like your vanity, even if you can do that, if you can afford that by yourself, it is an empowering feeling, right? And other than that, it is also really important because uh, like basically, for example, it's even if the economy of the country is like deteriorating or something like that, if you can play a part in that and help अपना household में आप थोड़ी सी help करते, थोड़ा सा contribute करते, that is a good feeling. And it's not necessary, ये तो सबका अलग अलग opinion होता है, if it's other women or not, and like stuff like that, that's a whole other thing. But it is a good feeling if you are able to do that. And it is also quite necessary because if again, if we talk about Pakistani society, Pakistani culture, we have seen that mostly the men of the house, they take up this financial responsibility. So hypothetically speaking, if and it does happen a lot too, but okay, agar the main breadwinner of the house, he gets sick, or he, like anything, he gets in, he anything like happens, so what would the women do? Like, they cannot sit they cannot wait for someone else to help them out in basic stuff like groceries or household basic necessities, right? Just to survive, you cannot expect कि कोई और आकर करे. So it is a good thing कि अगर ये इस तरह की financial independence मिल जाती है एक तरह से, and it is a good thing. So just putting it out there that this is what we mean by empowerment in this scenario. And other than that, I wanted to add that as much as good as this whole remote job thing is, and work from home and online work, that's very nice. But we cannot overlook the fact that किस तरह burnout भी increase हो जाता है. Like, me being a student, I can tell कि अगर सब कुछ online हो गया, तो I feel like in my downtime, if I'm using my phone and I get a work email, or I get an email from a friend, I get a message from a friend or some anything like that कि ये काम करना है, वो काम करना है, I feel like I owe my downtime to them even. Like, मतलब मैं बस सोने लगूंगी, किसी का मैसेज आ जाएगा, I would have to reply to that. So it's very difficult कि आप किस तरह अपना work और like आपके household जिंदगी किस तरह manage करते हो. The 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 lines just become very blurred कि कहाँ पर हमने खत्म करना है, कहाँ पर अपने घर के कामों पर आ जाए, कहाँ पे आपने अपनी सोशल लाइफ पर आना है, कहाँ पे आपने काम पे रहना है. विद इन पर्सन जॉब, वो वाली चीजों में ये फायदा होता है कि यू कुड बी, इफ यू आर वर्किंग 9 to 5, that's it, you get home and now you don't owe this time to anyone. So would you like to add on to that, Shaiza?
Of course, yeah. I think we can also say from experience with even school, like online जब school हुए थे, we would be like, because teachers would give us like presentations, वैसे वो class पे लिखवाते, but they would eat their work and they would just give us presentations to write, and we would be working like till late, till 9 or 10 at night, just writing down those notes and trying to figure out videos से जो notes लेने होते थे and everything. So like we don't, because otherwise you have a schedule. Okay, you have to do some homework, that's fine, but you don't have to do your classwork at home or like that. I guess अगर मैं उसको connect भी करूँ हमारे वैसे school से and everything, so I kind of just figured out जब start में online हुई थी classes and everything as well. And then again, your point के because we're doing this women tech thingy online as well, so if we message रात को भी, we would have to reply, and like maybe in your downtime as well, I just pick up my phone to just enjoy my downtime, and then I get a message or something, and then I'm like, I feel it's my responsibility. If I saw the message, the person wants something out of me, I should kind of help them. But then again कि वो आपका एक work life balance थोड़ा सा affect होता है. And then again क्योंकि it's very flexible, so there's like very minimum schedule. वैसे भी अगर हम professional भी बात करें, तो it has, especially small businesses, if we talk about those, like अगर small business है something है, तो then again उनके भी इतने like schedule नहीं होते, it's like very flexible. So then again अगर उनको कोई रात को email का reply आ रहा है and they're messaging like रात के 10 बजे, but तो उनका डाउन टाइम ऑफ कोर्स अफेक्ट हो रहा है. एंड देन आपका वो विद टाइम, ओके मे बी आपको स्टार्ट में इतना ना लग रहा हो, विद टाइम इट डज थिंग्स टू काइंड ऑफ एड अप एंड इट डज गेट टू यू एट टाइम, बिकॉज आपका डाउन टाइम के अंदर भी आप लेट से आपने 1 या 2 hours निकाले फॉर योर टाइम एंड देन यू गेट अ वर्क ईमेल पर आप लाइक उनमें 30 minutes उसको दे रहे हो, तो आपका टाइम जा रहा है उसमें से फिर, and you kind of don't understand, you can of course like end up overworking and not even realizing. So that's definitely something to consider कि आप अपना work-life balance पे भी रखें if you're working remotely and online as well.
Mm. And while you were talking about flexibility, another thing I want to add here is that uh, online jobs and automation, it has also helped flexibility है क्योंकि again more women are coming to jobs, and since everyone can do इस तरह वाले काम, so it has also reduced the gender pay gap. So like we all know how much disparity there is in women and men, and ki jobs they're doing the same work, putting in the same hours, putting in everything, everything is same, just the pay would not be same. So ऑनलाइन जॉब्स का एक ये फायदा बहुत है, लाइक एज फ्लेक्सिबल दे आर ऑल्सो रियली गुड, पे के हिसाब से भी दे आर गुड क्योंकि एवरी इट्स लाइक एवरीवन इज डूइंग द सेम जॉब, एंड you get what I'm trying to say, right?
Because of course I
Yeah.
think I also read that because you are kind of allow you have those flexible hours and you can kind of um you have the opportunity to do these jobs जो आप maybe in person नहीं कर सकते, you don't have those work hours, you can't afford that much time outside your home, but you can do that now, and then that allows you to work harder and aim for higher paid jobs, and then that of course reduces the gender pay gap as well, because आपको एक opportunity मिल रही है to do better jobs and to really kind of polish your skills, especially automation and technology से you can do courses और वो सारा कुछ भी, and
Mm.
like online workshops and everything, and you can of course build a community as well. I think that's the point that we can, because I talked about international networking, and then again आप Instagram पे आप LinkedIn पे आप लोगों से connect करते हो, so that's thanks to technology as well, and that really empowers women because you can find other women who are doing the same work, and then you can build a community and like help each other out as well. So that's a really good thing as well.
Yeah.
So adding on to the previous things that I said about the courses and stuff, I really believe that technology has really affected and really kind of aided the way of women and practically for everyone in STEM. If you can't even afford that education, there are a lot of courses on YouTube, on EDX and everything. You can really, and like अगर आपको motivation and something भी चाहिए, you can listen to TED Talks, and if you want any kind of classes, you want debating के लिए कुछ अगर आपने देखना है, you can search it up. If you want any course, there are a lot of YouTube videos, online Instagram pages, and you can reach out to people. You can do these Zoom calls. So if you can't, because like in places जहाँ पे maybe it's very hazardous to go outside. Yeah, इस type के issues जैसे we are online right now because we can't go to school. It's really aiding the way कि हमें हमारी education and our work does not comes to a halt, and we still keep on doing it because we have a bunch of courses, YouTube videos, workshops. We have a lot of professionals who can guide us. Look, I think people do this kind of work like for social work as well because इस type के platforms भी हैं, and those can really help you. And then again, there are like student study groups and stuff that you can join as well, so those really motivate you as well. So I believe that technology and automation have really impacted and really made sure that कि आपकी education and your work does not really just dies down in if there is any kind of unforeseen circumstances. So I really believe कि in that way technology has really helped us.
Yeah, and as you said that you can create a community also, and previously आपने बोला था international आपके international भी आप काम कर सकते हो, globally भी काम कर सकते हो. I think उसको थोड़ा सा और elaborate करना चाहूंगी मैं कि I like how you have always heard कि जिस तरह के computers पे laptops पे लग जाते हो तो आपकी interaction कम हो जाती है, social जिंदगी कम हो जाती है, but I think in some ways it has also increased क्योंकि now we have a lot of us have like these big online communities. A lot of us are part of these online communities, whether it be work related, study related या कुछ भी. तो ऑनलाइन से आई थिंक ये भी बहुत फायदा हुआ है कि मतलब एंड अगेन कमिंग टू द सेम थिंग दैट यू सेड कि कोर्सेज वगैरह आप ऑनलाइन ले सकते हैं. इसके अलावा just meeting new people online, and then that gives you a lot of exposure as well, and that provides you with a lot of opportunities as well. Like there are a lot of things जो आपको अपनी community में रहकर शायद ना पता लगती, but since you have this connection online with someone from like I don't know the other side of the world, so it exposes you to a lot new things, and सिर्फ jobs में या सिर्फ education में नहीं, it is really helpful for you as a person as too.
Yeah,
So
to
yes,
improve and everything.
I think that
Then
one.
again, adding on to it, even when you kind of work with other people online as well, so you kind of or like even watch their videos or kind of just connect with them, you kind of learn a lot about their culture, traditions, and that gives you a lot of exposures. And again, in the field of innovation, if you get to know a lot more about people and different, and really understand the circumstances in this world, the problems, the innovation, and you can kind of connect with people and understand their innovations, and understanding their innovations and the problems globally can really help you innovate new things, because it really gives you a lot of exposure कि दुनिया में क्या issues हैं, क्या नहीं है, किस तरह लोग उनको tackle कर रहे हैं, किस तरह like around the world लोग काम कर रहे हैं. तो it really builds up your thinking skills and really allows innovation and everything. So आप बहुत ज़्यादा creative भी हो सकते हो in that way.
और in a way community खत्म करने की जगह it has created so many more like opportunities for us to interact and socialize. Yeah, like it does give you a lot of exposure and perspective, which is quite important.
Yeah, agree.
I think let's just summarize it now and conclude it now. Why we were talking about this? We are talking about this case, of course, as I mentioned earlier, कि online हो रहा था तो हमने सोचा, oh my god, online किससे कितना फर्क पड़ता है. दूसरा, because it has, as I said previously, it has made this, like, it has revolutionized how women are taking up jobs, how it has changed in massive ways the women representation in the working sector. It has changed that massively. Technology has changed that massively. So I think it was quite important for us to talk about this.
I think I do agree, because this is a very kind of, again, as you said, a very vast topic. But then we need to address this thingy ke how technology, because people might think, oh, technology se hua kya or something. There might be people around the world who might just be thinking that maybe itna impact nahi hai, but we really need to address that how much impact technology and automation has made it, and how much we should kind of keep encouraging it and kind of working on it to really empower just individuals. I think women का भी especially नहीं है, just overall how much technology and automation and the remote jobs have really aided the the workforce and everything, and like the working environment and overall education, and this just growth in human beings and making communities. As we discussed, that internationally you can connect with people and you can kind of learn a lot of skills, being at home, have a very flexible, feasible schedule. So I think those are really good points that could be discussed, and especially due to the ongoing situation that we are online as well for some time as well. So I think it really dawned upon us that we should really discuss this topic, because it's probably the right time to do it.
And as annoying as it gets for us कि हमारा स्कूल से छुट्टी नहीं हुई, ऑनलाइन हो गया है, we can not deny कितने फायदे हैं ऑनलाइन के. So it was quite an important thing that I'm glad that we touched on the topic.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you got a points across how again how technology has revolutionized our work and everything. And we just wanted to put it out there, and we would love to hear your opinion as well.
Let us know in
Yeah.
the comments, and
Yeah.
maybe DM us on Instagram or something if you
Same,
want. If you have something specifically we can talk about on this topic, and even on in next podcast as well.
yeah. Okay.
All
So thank
right.
you so much,
Thank you
guys.
for watching. Bye.
Bye bye.
एक सेकंड
क्या
ये हमारे
यार मेरा ये रुक गया.
from her way, and today we will be
मेरा रुक गया इंटरनेट. अबे क्या आपका बोला पॉइंट्स खत्म हो गए.